Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So, the Devils lost this game 6-3 against the Edmonton Oilers. I want to talk about it. If you're a Devils fan, you're pissed off, you're mad, but if you're an Edmonton Oilers fan, you're happy. Your team was able to end its losing streak and get a victory in this game. The Devils fell behind early. We've seen that happen a lot of times this year where they don't play a consistent 60-minute game. They struggle to get the game going, and the other team gets the early lead, and the Devils have to play catch-up. It was the same thing tonight, the same thing. Same defensive lapses, same bad goaltending, and, it's a mixture of both. I know a lot of people are going to get on me, well, it's not the goaltending, it's the defense, where some people would say it's both. It really is. Poor defense and poor goaltending has been really crippling this team this year. So it was evident tonight. So the Devils fall behind early in this game. McLeod was wide open in front for an easy tap-in goal, less than a minute in, to give the Edmonton Oilers the 1-0 lead. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scored. And again, poor defensive plays to make it 2-0. Kira Schmid was pulled. Vitek Vanacek came in. He played okay. He was able to hold us in that second period where the Devils were able to come back and tie the game. Then Timo Meier scored to make it 3-2, and I'm sure the place erupted because Timo Meier hasn't scored a goal since November 14th. We were waiting for him to finally get that off his back, and he was able to get one tonight, and hopefully it's more to come from Timo. We haven't really seen the San Jose Sharks, Timo Meier, that we've been waiting to see with the Devils. So hopefully this gets him going because I know he's been playing not at 100%. So hopefully he can get going and provide some offense for the Devils or just play better. He's been playing like crap, so we'll see what happens with Timo going forward. But that third period was a total shift change for the Devils as the Edmonton Oilers scored 4 goals to win this game by a score of 6-3. Connor McDavid scored to make it 3-3 early on. You've seen Shimon Nemitz kind of cross-checking Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman was doing the same thing to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler bumped into Vitek Vanacek, who was kind of spinning around, and McLeod just easily went around and just shot it in to make it 3-3. Seconds later, and of course, Ray Farrell has to jinx the Devils by saying, oh, Draisaitl hasn't really showed up tonight. And what happens seconds later? He roofs a backhander on Vitek Vanacek on a bad pass from Kevin Bahl, who gave the puck right to Draisaitl, and that totally just killed the mood for the Devils. That made it 4-3, and not too long after, Ernie scored. It was a nice goal for him to score, but again, Smith chipped the puck in. He was caught back. Bastian couldn't catch up to Ernie, and Luke Hughes had to kind of get the other man that was coming down the other side, and Ernie just made a nice move around Vanacek to make it 5-3, and that was when everything fell apart. And it was tough for the Devils to get back into this game. And McLeod iced the game later with the puck hitting the boards weird and it get away from Hughes, and he was able to just score. So, just poor defensive plays, bad plays just have been burying us. And then you add bad goaltending into that, and that's where it just really cripples us. So, with the roster freeze being in effect till December 28th, nothing could be done. No trades, no waivers, no nothing. So we have to wait to see what Tom Fitzgerald could do. Is he going to look to improve defense? Is he going to look to improve goaltending? Maybe both. We'll see. With Dougie Hamilton possibly going to LTIR, that opens up a lot of cap room that the Devils can work with. While Dougie comes back, they're saying it's going to be anywhere from April to May. But at that point, you might as well just hold him out for the playoffs. Let him skate with the team, get his legs back, get his conditioning going, then come back in time for the playoffs. So we'll see what happens with that. But the Devils do have some cap room, cap flexibility to make some moves, but we'll see what they do going forward. But looking at the goaltending tandem, hasn't been really good as of this year. Vitek Vanacek is the 5th worst save percentage entering Thursday at .884, but he is 9th in wins with 11. So you're seeing just a weird array of what's going on with this team. Out of 81 goaltenders in the league, with save percentage, Schmid is at 58 with .893. Vitek is at 72 with a .883. GAA's Vitek Vanacek is at 60th out of 80 with 3.35, and Schmid is at 57 with 3.26. So, Yeah, they're just trending the wrong way as far as numbers are with our goaltenders. So hopefully they can get something going because it's weird. Every game is like you're going back and forth between the goaltenders when for so many years we've been seeing just Marty take the net, Marty take the net, and then occasionally, very occasionally, you'd see our backup go in. But with this going back and forth, it's just weird. You don't have the confidence. You're on a game by game basis of who to put in, and you kind of need a starting goaltender as you're approaching the end of the season or approaching the middle half towards the end of the season. So just hopefully something could be done. There's not a lot of big names out there. I'll do a video on it coming up of possible names we could be looking at, but there's not a lot of big names out there that can really help this team. So I don't know what Tom Fitzgerald's going to do. Does improving the defense help out your goaltending? Because I'm sure you're going to need something with both. And there's no confidence as far as fans when they're watching this game that when the puck goes down the Devils' side, it's, I don't have that confidence like I used to in the past with the goaltending making a save and, helping the team win. So we'll see what happens going forward. But the Devils are currently sitting 16-13-2. They have 34 points in 31 games played. They have 51 games left to figure this out. They're 4 points out of a wild card spot. There is a lot of hockey left. So, with teams just in weird positions as they are compared to last year, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Hopefully the Devils can make a move when the roster freeze lifts. Hopefully Fitzgerald has a plan going forward because, seeing this happen time and time after again, where you have two defensemen chasing the play and leaving just guys wide open in front, wide open on the side. You're not seeing centermen come back into play and helping out your defense. They're caught flat-footed a lot. We didn't see a lot of that last year. John Marino looked different last year. Siegenthaler looked different. Dougie before his injury, he looked different compared this year to last year. I don't know what's going on. And I know we have a young defense now with Timo Nemitz and Luke Hughes and Kevin Bahl too, but they're just making costly mistakes time after time again, and it's costing us goals and it's costing us victories. And, in a year where we thought we'd push the mark even further with, just making another playoff push, it's becoming bleaker and bleaker by the games where you don't know what's going to happen. And hopefully they can get out of this funk and you can see them playing better collectively as a unit and, leading us towards another playoff run. So hopefully we could see that because these games are getting harder and harder to watch. No joke. It's really tough to see these mistakes costing us time and time again, where you're seeing so many guys chasing the play, getting caught puck watching, and it wasn't like that last year. So comment below. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we go for a defenseman? Do you think we go for a goaltender? Do you hope we go for both? I'll do future videos on that. So comment below and let me know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so and subscribe to Hockey Skate Down. It's free and join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.